Kerri Jonagas, MyRealtorKerri.com. I'm going to talk today about short sales and foreclosures. So what is a short sale and what is a foreclosure? A short sale is a pre-foreclosure, which means that it hasn't yet gotten taken over by the bank and the homeowner still owns the property, but they can no longer pay the mortgage amount. So they will sometimes go to the bank and tell the bank that they can no longer pay their mortgage and they would like to try to sell it by a short sale, and they ask what amount the bank would accept. Other times they will just put it on the market for a little bit more than the mortgage balance and within range of market value. Now, I would recommend that you first contact your bank and start that process because it is a very lengthy process, the short sale process, and anything you can do to speed up the process will help to get a buyer more likely to put an offer on a short sale. A short sale will take anywhere from 4 to 6 months from the time of offer. So if you haven't even contacted your bank to let them know that you can't pay your mortgage, it's going to take a lot longer than if you have already started paperwork or started the process. And buyers, while they want a good deal, they also don't want to wait 6 months to find out that the bank isn't going to accept their offer. And there's a lot of risks involved in that. So what are some of the risks involved in a short sale? One of the risks is, say you wanted to put an offer on a short sale, you put in an offer, and you have to follow the contract according to the terms. So you will still have to have your home inspection and your radon inspection and your attorney's inspection. So you are spending about $1,000 between all of your inspections on top of giving your earnest money when you don't even know if the bank will accept your offer. So the owner will accept your offer based on what they feel the bank may take and what the realtor is giving recommendations on. But that is not a guarantee that the bank will accept this. So they could come back and say, no, I want $50,000 more, and that's way out of your budget. So it is a risk that you're putting an offer in and having to follow through on the contract. The second risk is you're having your home inspection done, and 6 months later, you may be closing on the home. So what happens in that 6 months to that house that you've been looking at? You know, you could have a dryer could break, a leak could happen in the basement. I mean, things happen all the time, and they can happen overnight. And sometimes, just going for our final walkthrough, we don't see those things that may come up. And you could have another home inspection if you'd like, but you're out of your inspection period. Now, your attorney could possibly negotiate something into the contract in that regard, but there's a risk there. Foreclosures, that's a little different. The bank already owns the home, and so you're dealing directly with the bank, and the process goes a lot quicker. So you can generally close a foreclosure home in 30 to 60 days because you're dealing directly with the bank, and they're ready to move. If you have any more questions about short sales or foreclosures, I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. You can find me at MyRealtorKerri.com. Have a great day.